We are here today with the Skills team, ones that bring you many events here in the Northern California Bay Area, from smaller events to larger events many times. We are really appreciative for you guys, what you guys do and you contribute to the team. So today we want to ask a little bit more about how Skills came to be so people can get to know you guys more. First question is, tell us a little bit how you guys got to know each other.
Well, I met Tim. I needed help on Actually, I met Tim through Mars. I think I met like almost everybody in the scene through Mars. But Tim was like a production guy that like set up studios and really good at stuff like that. So I needed some help with some mastering of the CD that I was working on, like a live recorded CD. And I mean, I had known him before a little bit, but that's kind of how we started hanging out.
Yeah.
And
many hours.
Like it all started from there. That was probably in 2004.
Yeah, 2004.
Yeah.
Live at Love CDs.
Yeah, Live at Love, and man, he's like, I don't know how I could get through this world without Tim, Miranda. So I met Tim first, and then they could tell the story of how they met.
Perfect.
No, I met her on MySpace.
When it was cool, of course.
yeah, MySpace.com, the band thing.
Likes for punk rock and
Tin Rib. Captain Tin Rib. And did you come across our page, or did you?
I added you.
Yeah, she added me, and then I messaged her from my personal page. I was like, hey, do you want to come out to ETD Love in 2005? And then she came out, and that's when I first met her in 2005 of ETD Love.
And I bought a lot of records from this guy.
Yeah, and that's how we met, and then she slowly became more involved with Skills, with her creative photoshopping. Jason really fell in love with what she would do with Photoshop and her witty comments on Bay Raves. And kind of got absorbed into being part of the Skills family, and we've been working together ever since then.
Skills is pretty unique that it's a small team and what it can do. First, I want you guys to describe your role, and then we're going to take turns sharing each other's role, starting with Tim to Miranda to Jason, back to Tim.
Okay, I handle a lot of the contracts. Jason forwards them to me. I do a lot of the research on them, signing them, payments to the artists, a lot of the bookkeeping, flyer distribution, pseudo street team marketing, I guess. I manage the street teams. I promote myself. I'm out there in the trenches with the rest of the crew. Putting flyers on cars, putting posters up on poles that I probably shouldn't be, but that's how the word gets out. And yeah, me and my team, and it's not just me, I have a huge team of people that do an amazing job, and if it wasn't for them, these events wouldn't be able to happen, because I couldn't do everything by myself, and I'm grateful for them, and grateful for the position that I do have. It's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none.
Miranda, I take care of all the online marketing for social media, and I do a lot of the design stuff on the side. For the shows, I do basically all the artist logistics, all the backstage security, making sure everything's ran
Smoothly, efficiently.
Make sure there's no issues. That's what I do. Make sure all the artists get to the stage and they do their job, and they go back to the dressing room, get their alcohol, and they have fun.
And nobody steals their booze.
Yeah.
That too. Does that happen?
That's a tough job.
Yeah, I take care of like the big talent and the shows, and make sure they're happy and they have a great time. And yeah, it's me.
My name is Jason, and mostly what I do with the events is work with the venue on contracting that out and figuring out a lineup and working with the agents and trying to make all that come together for the show, and working directly with the production people, the design of the show, and everything that has to do with putting it together. That's mainly what I do with Skills.
Nice. Tell us more about what you guys think has been one of your biggest challenges as a team and how you guys came to solve it.
One of our biggest challenges as a team, I mean, creative differences definitely comes into play, but I don't know if it's been necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes I'm like in my own little world of thinking of what I want to do, and then I'll pretty much everything I do I throw by either Tim or Miranda or both of them. So getting them to give me their feedback is, it's not really a challenge because it's actually a helpful thing. But sometimes it is difficult when you have two opinions, my opinion and their opinion. They're married, so it kind of is like one opinion. And
one entity.
my challenge is knowing when I'm wrong and they're right, and being able to like
Trust them.
yeah, trust that and go forward with that.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
It's a tough situation, but we always try to work through it with the best possible outlook and not try to be like, that idea sucks. It's like, no, that idea is good. We can build on it, but we can move forward from there and elaborate on that. And the communication by doing that really helps us develop a better end product.
Nice. This recent event, you guys have kind of streamlined the process for Oracle. It's been a huge play in, getting a nice venue, obviously. It might have been a challenge at the beginning, but what do you guys think have been some of the best parts about it?
Working at Oracle has been great. The staff here totally supports our events and our industry, which is, I would say that's kind of what we've gotten in most venues, not all venues we've worked with, but it even surprises me today. I mean, look, we're in Oracle Arena. There's like the Warriors play here, the A's and the Raiders play right next door, and they're letting us do what we do, and they trust our judgment, and that's just amazing. Okay. So every time I come here, I always look up and I'm like, I just can't believe I'm in Oracle Arena.
It's been a dream for a long time. We've driven by this place on many occasions and we would love to do a show there one of these days. One of these days, we're gonna do a show there.
We just thought it was out. We didn't even approach them until we thought it would be best to move outside of San Francisco and that area, and kind of move into Oakland and do events there. But it wasn't even oh, they'll just say no. That's kind of what I thought for years.
It's like going from small warehouses to Oracle.
Yeah.
It's just huge. So you're honored to be here and be on the same floor.
They're super professional and they do stuff the way it needs to be done the right way every time.
There's obviously a calm before the storm when you guys are getting together for events. It's very hectic. You guys, for a couple hours, zone out, and you have so much on your mind and so many things to do. How do you guys go about that? How do you guys take some time or to relieve from the stress or that? Whiskey. Works for a lot of people.
A shot to unwind sometimes helps. Step away from the chaos, set my phone down, and usually hide. Sometimes you get bombarded with people contacting you trying to get in at 5 minutes before doors, and you're like, this is door time, this is the most important time, I'm making sure all my staff is in position, and it can be overwhelming, and it's just part of the job to deal with it and push through it and get it done, and then next thing you know it's over and you're, wow, the party's over? I didn't even get to see the show. I've been outside. I've been in the arena for maybe 3 minutes tonight.
We have really amazing assistants and a lot of volunteers that help us that we wouldn't be able to do our jobs without them, and I wouldn't be able to.
Wouldn't be able to function.
I would go crazy if I didn't have the girls and the people that I have that help me, and then same with Timmy and Jason. We have so many people that help with these shows that it wouldn't happen without those volunteers.
Not possible with just us three.
Yeah, so that's really what drives us and keeps us sane. So.
Only a few last questions just to wrap things up. So, for most of the people that come to all these events, what can we expect in the future? Any thoughts and ideas, little tweaks that you guys have been thinking about?
I think a lot of people are unhappy with this whole tiered system here. We like it here at Oracle. We feel at home here. We feel like we could do the type of productions that we want to do here safely. And some people want to see us to do multiple rooms. They want us to, like I said, they're not happy with this new ticketing system, which, it's evolving. I don't know what it's going to be next show. We'll have to talk to them about it. But I just want to tell everybody that we're lucky to have this venue. Not just Skills, but this, our scene, our community, because they support it. And we look forward to doing more shows here and building off of the one room arena event, and making it more spectacular and more exciting each time.
All right. Last thing is, if you have all these people that come, obviously, what would you want to say to them in one sentence?
Thank you. Without you, it wouldn't happen.
Same thing, like without the crowd, without the scene, we wouldn't be here. We really appreciate the Bay Area, especially that energy that they give us. It really makes us do what we do. It makes us want to go further.
Events in the Bay Area are different than any other place I've been to in the U.S. So whether they're coming from different parts of the United States, when they come here, something special happens. It's just a little bit different than everywhere else I go to. And it's not because I'm biased. I hope it's not because I'm biased, because I'm from this area. I hear from other people too. You guys are special, man. And when you come together, it's beautiful. That's what we love to see.
Alrighty. Well, thanks again for your guys' time today. We really appreciate all the support that you've given TranceFamily SF. We've been very fortunate to do some of the biggest and best contests, and some of the happiest fans have come here to meet their favorite artists and go through that. So we look forward to working more with you guys in the future.
Thank you.
Let your love